on Yelp. Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
think so?
subject.
Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. I'm fixing my mic. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, how are we living?
How we doing?
Excellent, man. Back like we never left. Question of the day. It's called She Can't Do It. She Can't Do What I Do. Let me kind of preface this and let you and let's talk about
Like
this.
lift heavy thing?
Absolutely not. We are talking about men and I don't want to say fragile egos, but in the idea of there's nothing wrong with him liking posts of other half-naked women, but now she does it of half-naked men, and there's a problem. There's a double standard for some reason.
Double standard.
100%. 100%. You're okay with you holding a door open for a woman, but another man can't hold a door open for your girl. There's a lot of
chivalry.
I mean, there's a lot of double standards that are going around, and I really think it's a lot of social media based too.
All right.
I mean, once again, like it, and I think this prefaces with, there's gotta be some loyalty through this. Like if you don't have loyalty and trust, is that where insecurity lies, or were they already insecure to begin with?
Right. Good questions.
Yeah, 100%. Let's hop on. And to be fair, we're gonna call a guy first, and then we'll call two women, just to be fair.
Let them defend themselves.
I mean, we gotta have someone here for backup. Where are we at? Here we go. Let's call Jack. That'll work. There we go. Let's see where he at. Okay. Jack, my boy.
Hey.
How we living?
Hey, how we doing, sir?
Excellent. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Jack.
Jack, what's going on, man?
Hey, how we doing, Coy?
Yeah.
Ooh, can you take me off speaker?
Hold on.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Sorry. I get
All right, better now?
Oh, my gosh. Perfect. You sound like $1 million wrapped in $100 bills, my boy.
Let's go.
I got to ask you this question because I feel like you are more sensible and reasonable.
Okay.
When we're talking about this. Now, a lot of women want to know, why are everything such double standards? And double standards meaning the male ego gets fragile in certain situations. I don't want to say male ego. I want to say the insecure man gets fragile in certain situations. But he's always able to do things that he wouldn't want his woman to do. Because I feel like us as men would probably crash out. Question. Number one, and this was a big one that a lot of women brought up to me and wanted me to ask. And so I was like, let me ask a guy first. Why is it that men can like photos of another woman on social media, but his lady can't? Yeah.
Well, I would say there'll be some insecurities in that situation, you know, because if a person, male, female, does trust the other partner, is confident with who they are and what they are, then they shouldn't be worrying about something that is as easily as putting a heart or a tapping the phone on somebody else's picture, because at the end of the day, you're with that person. Right. You're going to be sleeping next to that person. You're the one struggling with that person. You're the one paying the mortgage with them person.
Right.
You're going to be the one feeding,
right,
each other and things like that. So it just really takes a strong person or a strong couple to understand, hey, it's just stuff like that. But I mean, if it's something to where if this individual knows the other person, then there might be a little issue. But if it's something to where if it's a model or it's a movie star and things like that, then I believe there shouldn't be a problem because you're confident that they're not going to get to know that person. Man, have that crowd.
There's no chance. No chance.
Yeah, I play devil's advocate, my boy. Let me explain something to you. You don't feel like that's a sign of disrespect?
To some people, it is. To some people, it isn't. It depends. I guess it depends on the situation.
If your lady says that's a sign of disrespect, and you keep doing it,
then there's going to be a problem.
Okay. Yeah, now, if she says she doesn't like that, would you do it?
I mean, if it's somebody to where, let's say,
don't use me. Don't use me. Don't use me. Preface without the podcast. Go ahead.
All right. If, let's say, I'm following Halle Berry, and Halle Berry has this picture up, she's beautiful, and I start liking her pictures, hey, she's not gonna be the one following the woman with me. I know I'm not gonna run into her, but I'm gonna support. But if she gets upset that I'm following Halle Berry and I'm getting all these likes, then we're gonna have to talk because.
Well, what about Becky from Ohio?
How do you know?
Well, is she an accountant that I worked with from before, or
no. She popped up on your Explore page, and she was in a 2-piece. Would you like it?
I mean, if it's going to cause friction, then I can't. I would like to. To.
Okay, but this is my question to you now. Are you insecure, or what if she was liking half naked guys? Body oiled on them, gym freaks.
No, because I know that, and like I said, if she knows that person individually, like she's spoken to him and things like that, there might be an issue. But if it's some guy,
wait, what's the difference? There you go.
Because if it's a gentleman from the other side, let's say she lives in the West Coast, and this guy is posting up in Miami, East Coast, New York, and things like that. Yeah. Then I'm me personally, I'm secure of my
doesn't sound
woman.
Like it.
I am secure of my
sound like it. It doesn't sound like it.
But if it's somebody to where this gentleman is local, he's from, let's say, the West Coast, Southern California, stuff like that, and then there's an issue. Then there's an issue upon us because
why there's an issue?
Because the chances of her meeting with that gentleman, meeting with him, or him trying to do something with her are higher than the other guy that is on the other side of the world, because then it would take a lot of time and effort and money to do that. But if that comes about, then there's an issue. Or let's say this person's in Europe. This guy, lavish life, he's in Dubai and all these things. And he could do what he wants. But if he's around here, the chances, I believe, are higher that there might be some friction between me and her, and I have to question, hey, what's up with this and what's going on? I mean, I wouldn't attack her, but it's one of those things where I'd bring it up to her attention.
And now she's saying, why are you questioning me? I'm here with you.
Because it's becoming an ongoing situation. If it was just once in a while type of thing, like I said, if it's a like thing, I can understand. But if there's DMs,
you're liking Becky's photo and Jessica's photo and Amy's photos.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm being I'm saying fair because I'm just liking. I'm not going in her DMs. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Or hey, stuff like that.
You don't know
she does. Go ahead and like him too.
I mean, okay, so it doesn't matter. She's able to like any guy around the world, even if he's next to
all the likes.
Okay.
If the communication and there's DMs, then there's going to be a problem because then I know if I did the same thing, she would not like that.
Raise hell like Spawn. But so you are in a firm believe you are a firm believer that if we're not liking photos, we're not liking photos because we take it as a sign of disrespect, regardless of who it is.
Yes.
Okay.
But here's another thing on the double standard.
Go ahead. Cool.
When guys like a girl's picture, you're just 1 in a million. You're just a thirsty dude, 1 in a million. But when a girl likes a guy, she wants me, right? Is that not?
I mean, I mean,
she wants my dick.
Could be seen like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, let me explain something to you. If some guy can take your girl with words, you never had her in the first place.
Okay. I can agree with that.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, but I think these are the ground rules that need to be laid out, though, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely within the relationship, because then that's when you establish, oh, hey, I'm like this, and like that. Because if you don't establish it early on, down the line in the relationship, it's just going to make things worse. And then it's just going to open up on other issues of, oh, hey, I'm going to start DMing on these women. I'm going to start doing all these posts, or I'm going to Snapchat, all these things. It just creates, you know, a domino effect. So it's really important to establish it really early in the relationship.
Let me ask you this. Where was I going with this? Let me ask you this. Is your wife allowed to accept food from another man at work?
If it's, let's say, a potluck.
No. Hey, Becky, I just brought you. I made some.
I know you're allergic to.
I made you some extra. Brought you this.
I was doing a little too much.
Is she allowed to accept food? I'm asking.
If it's on a daily, no.
Are you?
Am I? I don't know. That's up to her. If I'm okay to accept food from somebody else,
you bring it for anybody else too?
Let me ask, right? Yeah, but let me ask you this: would you think your woman would approve any of your last relationships? Would they approve of you accepting food from another woman?
I say from a one time, yes. But if it's a daily thing or a weekly thing, no. They would be upset. They wouldn't like it at all.
Now, would you care if Ronald started getting in his bag at chefing and brought your girl some filet mignon tacos?
She better share. If not, we're gonna have a problem.
Oh, okay. But it's a one-time thing. I mean, Ronald,
it's a one-time thing. I'm okay with it. Yeah, like sharing. But like I said, if she all of a sudden she gets this Tupperware out of nowhere, and we start collecting Tupperwares, I'm like, hey, where's this Tupperware coming from? What's going on? Then we got a problem. And if I tell her, hey, you know what, you better share. If she ain't sharing, or it's half eaten food, and she brings the Tupperware, then it becomes a problem.
Let me ask you this. Last question. We're gonna get you out of here. Why is it so hard for men to take rejection? And I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the men that don't like. Why is it so hard for men to take rejection from a woman? Like, no, thank you, I'm good.
I think it's because we put ourselves out there, and most of the time we wear our hearts in our sleeves to where, hey, we hope that this beautiful, attractive woman that we think is going to be the next girlfriend or wife, we hope
she could be a serial killer. You don't know that, and she's telling you no, thank you.
But that's what I'm saying. At the beginning, we men, we wear our hearts in our sleeves, and we hope that she becomes the one that we've been looking for. But if once we get rejected, then it's hard ourselves because we put our mindset, our hearts out there and hope that she is the one. But then we hurt ourselves when she says no, because we put this expectation so high that we get hit with it. And all of a sudden now we degrade ourselves, or we put ourselves down, and it's harder to build ourselves back up.
Yeah.
And it's harder for us too, because women can say yes more than men can, and men get rejected more because we're the ones putting the effort. We're the ones, trying to portray that we're the masculine in the relationship and so forth. So
but our ego really takes a hit, and then now we want to act foolish.
Yeah, I say most of the men, depending if you're a player, is just like, on to the next one, and ego doesn't get her, and we'll find another, sucker out there or whatever, what we want to do with it. So it just depends where you stand on what do you want to do with that woman or the relationship.
All right, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to holler at you after this. We got to link up soon.
All right, sounds good. Yes, sir. All right, Larry Coy. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep.
I won.
Ego's hurt because she knows she wants it.
She what?
She knows she wants it.
It's going to be a negative, my friend. That is going to
Boys, if you listen, don't ever take food from a girl at work.
They absolutely fucking not. Do not listen to Jack.
There's
Jack,
no way you can talk.
Absolutely not. Let's turn this up a little bit now. Bring that up.
Hello.
Jess, what up?
Hi.
I'm here with Koi. Say what's up, Jess?
Jess, what's going on?
Hi.
That's fair. Jess, question of the day. We're talking about the male ego, and we're talking about double standards with men and women as well. I want to hit my first question off to you like this, and it's a lot of women have a problem with men, well, their boyfriends liking women's photo on IG.
Okay.
And
what's the question?
social media.
I think we've talked about this before.
A little bit, but let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Why are women upset when men do this?
I personally think it's disrespectful.
Okay.
I just think it's disrespectful, and I know that there's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, it's natural to look and this and that. I don't have a problem with somebody looking or glancing because even when we're walking around, I'm a huge people watcher.
Yep.
And so is my husband as well. And there are times where we'll see somebody and I'll be like, oh, she's like super pretty, or that guy has really pretty eyes, or this girl had really nice boobs. Like it's natural, I feel like, to look at other people, but there's also a difference between staring and glancing. And I feel like even on social media.
Yep. Go ahead.
On social media,
Help
like
these guys out.
I feel like you're bound to see certain things.
Yeah.
So even if you like see it, even if you're looking like, okay, look, like, no, let's say no one else is in the room. Nobody's going to know that you're looking. That's between you and yourself.
Yep.
But why do you feel the need to double click and like
announce yourself? To announce yourself?
Right.
Thumbs have a mind of their own.
Exactly.
Like,
I just feel like you don't have to like it. And especially when social media now shows you what other people are liking. I feel like if you're still fighting about this in 2025 with your girlfriend or wife, you're just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, you're dumb because you don't need to click on it. Like, and let me just tell you from somebody who's not ugly, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm not ugly.
Go ahead. No. You go ahead. Go ahead. Let them know. Go ahead. I respect that.
You clicking my photo doesn't make me be like, ooh, who is this? I'm going to go look at his page. He liked my thing. Like, bruh. No.
But you better believe the other way around.
I could care less. Like, to me, it's just like you're a little extra, because there's also the people that I've noticed. I thought I was tripping for a minute, but I've had people follow me and then unfollow me and then follow me, like all within the same day. And I'm like, bro, okay, raise your hand. Like, fuck, I see you. Okay, like, I'm not going to follow you back. I don't care.
Did you see me?
Oh, my gosh. Why are guys such fucking idiots, bro?
I don't understand
I was telling Chris that what you just said, but reverse it. When the guy see the girl like his picture, he's like, "Yep, I got her." She wants.
Yeah, and that's like that's so random and so weird because
she does.
Yes, of course, women. There are women out there, I'm sure, who just like a guy's photo because they're like, "Oh, he's cute."
Yeah.
But let me tell you, there's a lot of women out there. Half the time, and I can confidently say half the time, hopefully the ladies can agree with this, we're not even looking at the guy. Yeah. It could be something for like shorts, shoes, a vacation thing. Yep. The guy, those guys that are online that talking
you
about
have on, and I want to get it for my man. Shit like that. Yeah.
Or the guys that are on there and they're like talking about relationships and girls like, oh, you just like the way the guy like. I'm not even focused on that. Like, you're weird.
Yeah.
Hold on. Not you guys.
My next question to you is, can your man accept food at work from the opposite sex?
And
I'm not talking about I'm not talking about Barbara that's 70 that baked cookies for the office. I'm talking about Lacey, the secretary that I made you. I made some extra,
like a sprinkle.
I made some extra for you. Yeah, it's a touchy subject.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And I only say that because I kind of want to give him the benefit of the doubt that
first of all, I'll tell you right now, the motherfucker's not accepting it.
I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, hungry as hell. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. This motherfucker is coming home. It's like, what happened? Well, I left my food at home. I left my food in my wallet at home, and I was at the office, and Lacey tried to offer me something. And I was like, nah, bitch, I gotta stay away from you.
I didn't even ask that.
I came straight home. I haven't eaten or drinking anything all day.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, he's pretty picky. He doesn't really eat anything anybody cooks, with the exception of my mom, myself, your mom.
Yep.
I'm on your mom, and the newest addition is Dina. Like, those are the only people that have cooked that he's like, okay, I'm gonna eat what you're making.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But
hell yeah.
I also want to give benefit of doubt to the females, though, and I say that because I do work with somebody who's a little bit older than me, very nice guy, but there's been times where he's been really down on his luck, going through a divorce, has a kid, had to move, a car got repoed, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And there's times where I'm like, did you have lunch today? And he's like, oh, no, I didn't get a chance to make anything. I didn't stop and get anything, and blah, blah, blah. And I can tell he's busy and flustered, and I'll tell him, like, hey, next time I come, when I have leftovers, I'll just bring you some. You can, like, have something to eat during the day. Yeah. So, like, I would like to think that there are other people that are like that, females, but in like a weird type of way of like, oh, I made cookies. I know you don't like oatmeal cookies, so I made you a batch of chocolate chips. I'd be like, you better tell her you're allergic to chocolate, cookies, flour. Like,
I'm allergic to accepting food at the office.
Yeah, I'm allergic to you. I got a wife and I'm allergic to women.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, like I said, it's all on the level of respect of, I wouldn't want you to do it to me, so I'm not going to do it to you.
There is a lot of that.
Yeah, because this shit could get messy. And last but not least, we're talking about, why is it so hard for men to take rejection?
Oh my God, we're back on that topic. I don't know. Why don't y'all tell me?
I mean, I guess we're talking about the double standards of it. It's like the male ego is so fucking fragile sometimes. Like, why? Like, bro. Like,
I was going to be evil right now.
I know. Don't do that. We're not here for that.
Because everybody listens to this, right? We're talking about rejection.
Too many people listen to this. Too many people.
So you don't think girls handle rejection badly?
I've never seen a girl handle rejection badly because of the fact that, So you've never seen a video where the guy talks to a girl, she's a pretty one, and then she tells him no, and then he goes and talks to her friend, and all of a sudden she's all up on him? Is that the same thing? I mean, yeah, you know what it is. I take that back.
Well, men also have ego, and I feel like a lot of females don't.
Like a macho thing.
Yeah. Machismo. And it's really weird that guys automatically go that route. Because in reality, if you think about a lot of the situations, even when we're at bars, restaurants, gym, whatever, if a man approaches you, and usually a female will just be like, oh, no, I'm okay, or no, I'm not interested. She usually doesn't say anything that's attacking his look or character.
Yeah.
It's not until he presses the issue.
Come on, you know you like this.
Oh, God, exactly. Buddy. If you guys were to just accept no problem, I understand, and walk away, it wouldn't be such a hit to your ego. But it's because when you get no, I'm okay. Oh, well, why? Oh, are you a lesbian? Oh, you must not like men. Oh, you must not like white guys. You must not like black guys. Like, oh, you think you're too good? Because then you've literally irritated this female. So now, as women, we go for the throat. Like, oh, okay, you really want to know why? You're short, you're fat, you're ugly, you're going bald, and you look poor. Get the fuck away from me.
We got a bleeder.
You want me to keep going?
Last question. I want to get you off. Let me ask you this. For the women that are arguing with their man about liking photos on social media and she wants him to stop, but he doesn't, what do you say to that woman?
I say you should probably find yourself a new man. Maybe those ones that are clicking your photo. I don't know. I just feel like it shouldn't even be an argument. Like if you ask the person you're with to not do something and they continuously do it, why would you want to stay in that relationship? Like I have dogs and children to train. I'm not trying to train a man as well.
Oof, that's a bar. All right, on that, we're going to let you go. Hit me. I'll hit you later. I appreciate you. I got dogs and children to train. I do not need to train my man. Is absolutely diabolical. Let's get to my. You know what?
Cesar Millan.
Oh, God. Coy. No. Here we go. Cesar Millan. Damn.
Hey.
Hey, Nita. How you doing? Fucking here with Coy. Fucking around. Here with Coy. Coy, say what's up,
Hey,
Nina.
What's up?
Hey, Coy. Hi.
All right. Anyways. Nina, question of the day. And let's just get straight down to the point.
Okay.
Women are not a fan of their significant other liking half-naked women photo on social media. Now, it's always become an argument. Like, oh, why are you tripping? Like, it's just, it's a girl, da-da-da-da-da. What do you say to the man that's going to argue back about why he's liking photos?
I mean, he already knows his girl doesn't like when he likes other girls' photos.
Yeah. Still doesn't.
I don't know who has the time to do it, but he shouldn't do it. So there's no argument. There's no nothing. He just shouldn't do it.
But yeah, he puts up a fight. Come on, what are you talking about? Why you tripping over a girl like that? I barely even know her, or it's like one of my homegirls.
That's clown shit.
I mean, yeah,
you a clown.
Yeah,
like,
and not even. I guess, and Jess brought up a very good point. You can see it and not like it. Like, I don't even know what the fuck is going on with you guys' mind. You can see it and not like it.
Yeah.
You walk by exotic cars every day. You don't go up and touch them. That guy will probably cut your hand off for touching his car. You don't go up and touch every car you see because you like it.
Exactly. So that's why it's clown shit.
Damn.
It's like, why do it? I mean, it never made any sense to me, but I'm also not on social media looking to see who he likes.
And not even, man, first of all, my guy, F-Dub, my guy, he got too much shit going on. He ain't even on social media like that. So, and mind you, like, yeah, no, my guy gets to the chicken. Like, and second of all, why is it, I mean, because obviously there's double standards and whatnot.
Oh, 1,000%.
And men don't realize that their ego, a man's ego is fragile in certain situations. I'll tell you, boy. I feel like if a woman knows you, she can hit below the belt if she wants to.
All the time.
And she, what you do to her, she can fucking crush you. I feel like
1,000%.
And it's like, oh, I just, like a guy at a bar having a beer and then starts talking to a girl. Maybe a little disrespectful to the woman, because if she's at a bar and then a guy comes up and starts talking to her, sits down, they're chatting, I think a guy would lose his fucking shit.
Yeah, I mean, but it also depends on what they're talking about.
I think 1, it depends on the woman. 2, it depends on the man. And 3, it depends on the security. Because 4, and I said it and I'll say it again. 4, if you can take my girl just by talking to her, I never fucking had her.
Exactly.
If what he's saying is so fucking good, I never had a chance.
Exactly.
But boy, let me tell you, I know guys that will crash out when they see their girl talking to a guy. Like I know a lot of guys that don't like their women laughing at another man's jokes. Okay, but they want to.
I think that's
be
ridiculous,
and they want to be a comedian whenever it's time to be outside.
And guess what? I am one to love a good laugh. So if he's funny, he's funny. And if your feelings are hurt, you better dig deep.
Same reason. If you let a joke take your girl, then
you never had her.
You never, him.
I feel like it's absolutely insane about just guys with dog. Like, I don't even understand how guys don't understand. Like, you have a girl, like there's shit you can't do anymore. Like, hello.
Well, because some just don't understand. They're like, "What's the big deal?" But then their feelings get hurt, and then it's the end of the fucking, not even the world, the universe.
A man's feeling getting hurt.
It's the end of the.
We ride it.
It's honestly ridiculous.
Yeah,
get over yourself.
Dog, a man's feeling get hurt. I feel like I didn't want to go back to being the man I once was. But she's turning back.
Be lonely.
I don't know, Nina. I just think it was kind of hard and weird for guys to, like, I guess guys just don't understand, like, why the fuck are you liking photos? Simple as that.
Does it still tell?
Yes.
I know.
I can tell you who likes what and when.
Okay. So it's not just the men don't know and others like this picture?
No.
I don't even like that. Don't push my name up to the front. Let it get mixed up with everybody else. I don't like that.
No. I got to know my boy
Mix
got
that shit up, or don't even say.
I need to know my boy got my like.
I don't even like
you see that photo
comments.
I just like?
I don't even like making comments on stuff because it pushes the comment.
Oh, yeah.
Your comment goes straight to the top. Everybody else that knows
exactly.
That's a dangerous game.
Leave us alone.
No, I just don't do it.
They be like, what?
Don't do it.
It's supposed to be just random.
No.
Don't push mine to the front for everybody to see. I don't like that.
Don't do it, Coy. All right, Nina, we're going to let you go. I appreciate you.
Okay. Bye.
Later. Fellas, you got to be an absolute fucking moron. Hey, like they said, you can you go. Let me explain something. You go into high-end stores that you can't afford shit in. Don't touch a thing. Okay? Why do you feel like, oh yeah, I gotta let her know I liked her photo? God damn, you got first of all, women, if y'all are dating guys that are liking photos after y'all had the discussion about social media, and crazy to say, next,
you gotta nip it in the bud.
And if he says, this is who I am, this is me. Okay,
but then that becomes on her. Then
100%.
Let's see.
Don't let it slide.
Yeah, don't let it slide. Then leave, and then they go from there. Is he really?
Then he in the car, baby, come back.
Yeah. But what Jess was saying is true, though. A girl could like a guy's photo and not even notice what he looks like. It could be just something, maybe an accomplishment or something. But the guy will take it as, things are getting serious. You know what I mean?
On me, boy. Hey, let me show you who liked my photo, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, everybody liked that photo. Relax. All right, let's get up out of here. First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audio Boy. You downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, we are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures. They're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, so that's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that. 45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
thing. So?